Advocates who pushed forward 9/11 health benefits say this was a no-brainer to team up with the family members of deceased veterans who say their loved ones died because they were exposed to toxic chemicals while serving their country overseas.
In July 2019, after a courageous 2.5-year battle with a rare aggressive cancer, my husband passed away.
Marine Corps veteran and NYPD Sergeant Joseph Cancelino left behind wife Gina and 2 daughters.
I wish he could see me grow up, and I miss him.
For years, the Cancelino family and 3.5 million other families of veterans, both living and deceased, have been fighting with the VA to claim health and death benefits because their loved ones were exposed to toxic burn pits overseas. As New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, a longtime ally of these families, explains,
These pits, which the military used for decades to dump all sorts of waste in, from computer and electronics to clothing to human waste to medical waste, and they lit it all on fire with jet fuel, creating a horrible toxic mess that they breathed in every day.
And for decades, the military and government made families wanting to claim benefits for the health havoc caused by this exposure jump through hoops before ultimately denying most claims. Cancelino says at one point she was sent a form by a third-party medical evaluator addressed to her deceased husband. It said,
In the future, he may need to show up for an appointment, and he should ensure that he shows up for that said appointment, otherwise it could affect his claim.
Washington gridlock, concerned about the cost, prevented these families from getting help for years, until they linked up in 2019 with 9/11 advocates like John Feel.
These veterans, these men and women who protect us from harm's way 24/7 had the same illnesses as 9/11 responders. So it was a no-brainer.
Feel and his Feel Good Foundation earned a reputation for browbeating politicians into extending and replenishing the 9/11 fund. And with the help of these advocates whipping up bipartisan support, Congress appears poised to award benefits to millions of service members and their families. A new law would treat burn pit ailments much like the 9/11 fund. The VA will presume that if you were near a burn pit or other toxic military materials, that's what made you sick.
No longer will they have to spend money on biopsies just to prove their illness and prove that they're service related. And no longer are they forced to suffer and even die as the nation and our government fails them. This bill already passed the House a few months ago. It is expected to get a vote in the Senate next week. In Midtown, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.